Okay.
Hello everyone, this is Sebastian Ortiz for No Hay Almuerzo Gratis. We're in the lovely city of Vienna, and we are specifically in the block of Wollzeile, where Ludwig Mises lived, and where he escaped by a week. He knew that those who were hostile to his people were after him, so he left, and then the next week they broke in the door and they took all of his documents, so they knew who the enemy was. And it is a very sad thing to consider and reflect on how there is no monument to the greatest economist in history, Ludwig von Mises, here in Vienna, who was a war hero. He decided to fight for the Austro-Hungarian Empire in the First World War. And I find myself here in Vienna with my lovely wife because we are doing an interview for No Hay Almuerzo Gratis with the representative of Orania Dorpstad in South Africa. And this is a very historic place. As I say, Mises chose to stay and fight, and I say this because he could have left. He could have used all means necessary to get out, and that's what he ultimately did later on in the 1930s and 40s. But then he moved to the United States, a more free market and deserving place where he was a visiting professor. That means that he was not in the payroll of the university, but just like later Samuel Edward Konkin would do with his seminars, he would be paid by people who found what he had to say valuable. So it is really shameful that there is still no monument commemorating the great work of this Viennese and Jewish economist. So, for No Hay Almuerzo Gratis, I am Sebastian Ortiz. Thanks for watching.